Good evening. I was just out in the rain, trying to catch my breath. All right. So, what in the world is going on a concourse? So, someone sent me something. I'm trying not to laugh. It's funny, but I have to think about it. And it made me remember about this certain individual. This guy, when I used to be a dispatcher, he's a sick individual. Very sick in the head. Dang. So, it was a message that was posted in the chat on not too long ago. Yeah. Why are y'all messing with people? Like, come on. Unifi of Atlanta. Y'all know the managers are salaried, supervisors are hourly. For all the crap that those supervisors, the hard-working ones, the ones that actually walk up and down the concourse and do work and not sit on their butt the entire shift, like, do y'all not even care or realize that you have some amazing supervisors that work there? Y'all would, not only that, y'all have people who would be good supervisors, but you allow others to block them from being moved up. I thought that if y'all didn't like a person, that you move them up so you can get them out the way. Or what? You afraid of someone who's going to be a good, hard-working supervisor that's going to actually do their work, help out the zone leads when the zone leads need help? Like, get a grip. So there was a message that was sent to me. I gotta fix the top part because I don't want to put that person name in it. Well, no. Oh, okay. I know how to do it. Discard the changes. Hell. Alright, so this a concourse. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When I read this, like, I didn't really work with these individuals, but I knew of them. Knew of them because I don't really know them now. But the one thing that struck out to me was this individual, Eric. Y'all know who he is. If you don't know who Eric is, let me refresh some of your memories. So Eric is this light-skinned, bald-headed man. His right hand is messed up because he has a birth defect. Not like mine's, but I don't know what his is called. But he has a birth defect with his right arm. And he's got a tattoo on his left. So he's left-handed. When I saw that, it triggered something. It reminded me of what this man did to me. Let me tell y'all what this man did to me. I was a dispatcher. I was filling in on morning shift. I wasn't at the tower that day. I was over on a concourse on the north side in the queue. How about, and he wasn't a supervisor at the time. I think he was a zone lead. But this guy, Eric, he's nasty. He's a nasty, dirty old man. Ugh. He's like my mom. He's old enough to be my dad. But this is what they said about him. Eric, no wonder your wife divorced you. All you do is try to get in women's pants, no matter their age. That means Unifi got a pedophile, has an alleged pedophile working for them. Y'all, let me tell you. One day, I'm dispatching on the concourse, trying to assign the agents to the gates. Right then, we had some downtime. So how about this guy, man, Eric, comes to me, starts talking to me. You know, he asking me about my personal life. At the time, I was engaged. And so we just talking, just talking, normal conversation. Next thing I know, this man pulls out his phone and attempts, actually, not even attempts. He knew what he was doing. This man pulls out his phone, does this number. He wants to show me a picture of his grandkids, of his grandbaby. He's scrolling, steady scrolling in the phone. Next thing I know, he scrolled by it. Then he goes back to it. How about, y'all, this man showed me his private part. This is what I'm talking about. Men, something's wrong with y'all. If a woman does not ask to see your private area, do not send the picture. Do not show us. We don't want to see it. Do you not know how many pictures of males' private parts there are online? You all think your private area is unique. The only way it might be unique is if you have a tattoo on it, a certain piercing on it, Prince Albert, if you know what that is. That would be the only thing that would make it unique. But, I was so disgusted by him. And I remember what he said. He goes, "Oh, I bet you he ain't got one of these." And I'm like, ew, gross. I didn't ask to see your private part. Why the expletive word would I want to see your private part? I didn't even talk to you, or I didn't even ask him to see his private part. I didn't even ask this man, hey, we should go out. You should come back to my place. No, this man is so nasty. He was so blunt with it. Just, here's my willy. And I'm like, if you got a woman at home, show it to her. Why are y'all, men, to you who are not happy in your marriage, to those who are stepping out on your wives, why are y'all married? Are you afraid of a divorce? Are you afraid of paying child support? Do you not want to take care of your kids? I mean, Even if you're divorced, guess what? I mean, not divorced. Even if you're not divorced, you still have to take care of your child. You still gotta buy food, make money for the house for the kid, buy clothes, buy supplies for their school, education. If the family's gonna go on a trip, you spend money for that. If the kid's going to the doctor or has medical bills, you still pay for that. Y'all are so scared to leave your wives that you don't want to be stuck paying for your child that you have with the woman. But yet, you rather sit and bring home diseases to your wife from not being clean, sleeping with people who are not clean, people who don't get checked on a regular basis from the doctor. But you are willing to sleep with another woman and come home to your wife, lay in the bed, and be with her? Y'all are sick. Like, you don't even try to take precautions of making sure you're clean from that individual before you even sleep with your wife again. Y'all just do it. Y'all cheat. Like, if you know you're not going to be faithful to a woman, same thing goes for the ladies. If you know you're not going to be faithful with your man, don't be in a relationship. Make the relationship open. Don't sit there and make it seem like it's all rainbows and bubbles and stuff like that, like you're happy and you're not really happy. Just get the divorce. So what that you gotta pay? At least you'll be free to do who you want to do anytime, anywhere, any place. You don't have to be committed to an individual. You think being married is what you need? No. No, you don't need to be married. You still, have wild ways. You need to, don't be married to someone if you're not going to be committed to that individual 24/7. It's like, it's no point of being married to that person. The worst thing about being married is not the divorce, is you getting caught cheating on your spouse. Like, y'all are crazy out here in this world. And y'all really do not value and honor marriage at all. You sit there and you screw your marriages up for a piece of tail. When you could just go out there and just get a divorce. So what? You gotta pay alimony. Pay it. So what? You gotta pay child support. Pay it. That woman did not create that child on her own. And same thing goes for the women. If you don't have your kids, pay child support. It may not have to be through the courts. Y'all just work out a mutual agreement and learn how to co-parent. There are a lot of people who co-parent and their kids do really good. But this cheating, sleeping around, then no. Oh, just so y'all know, Eric is a supervisor. So he's probably done ran through all the other supervisors or tried to hook up with other supervisors and realized they ain't putting out. So now he's trying to get with zone leads, APAs, people below his level. Ladies, if this man has shown you his private part, report this man for sexual harassment. He's disgusting. Like, I'm glad that his wife left him, because that woman does not need that in her life. Not knowing what her husband's coming home with, bringing home, who he's been with. Like, nowadays, y'all don't even care who you sleep with. Like I said, I don't sleep around, and still until this day, The last person I was with was master manipulator. Because I don't get around that way. I don't get down like that. But yeah, this man, he's sick. But yeah, I'm just really shocked at some of the stuff that's said in this message. Like, this individual, but they quit. This is their message they sent when they quit. I'm gonna read it from beginning to end just so y'all can know what it says. It states, Annette, you're really just extremely two-faced and a kiss ass to everyone that's above you. Eric, no wonder your wife divorced you. All you do is try to get in women's pants, no matter their age. He should be on the registry for sex offenders. If this is true. And, let me finish. Shafana Ray, you're cool and all, but you need to stop trying to be passive aggressive. It pisses everyone off. I don't know. I haven't had too many dealings with her. Just few. And for everyone else, most of y'all know who you are. Y'all need to stop talking shit about Aranda and figure out y'all's own lives before shit end up sideways. That includes you. And oh shoot. I'm sorry, I'm reading the message. I meant to change the word out. Y'all, I just realized I've been cussing. I did not realize I was cussing. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to try and beat those out. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. That includes you, Annette, and your burger flipping useless MF. And Shannon, you're the worst possible upper management to Unifi. I don't know how you managed to be the worst in an already terrible company. And the pay is so hitty for how many ducking rules y'all want to add that help absolutely nobody. Aranda, I love you. Everyone else can, especially managers, other supervisors, and upper management can kiss my Hispanic bass. Woo, y'all messed up one of my peoples. Y'all messed with one of my peoples. I can't believe I was in here cussing. Ooh, I'm gonna wash my mouth out with some soap. Wow, like I'm really shocked about that. And if y'all want to know, that's morning shift on A. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, but yeah. The only thing that's really focused on, what I'm focused on with that is Eric. Nasty man. Ladies, if that man has shown you his private part, go report him. Find out how to press charges against him. That's sick. Very sick. You don't go around showing your private parts off to people where you work at. You might not have sent a text message of it, but showing people your private area, telling people that, oh, I bet you ain't never had one like this. Nobody wants your 50-something, 60-something-year-old penis that's in their 20s. The only people who might want that is a pros. Watch what I'm saying. Or a booker. Yeah, there we go. You gonna have to pay to sleep with women, man. Because if you want somebody young, you need to pay. Stop messing with them girls. That's what I'm telling y'all. It's a lot of sexual harassment going on in that company with the upper level leadership people. Um, and on that note, I'm going to end this and saying, ladies and gentlemen, we should never allow anyone to solicit sex to us in no matter what form, way, or fashion they are soliciting to you, whether it's text message, they send it to you, whether they show it to you from their phone or their device. Y'all, we need to start speaking up. As they say, if you see something, say something. Stop letting people like this get by, because y'all see the problem that's going on, and it continues to happen. It's a cycle that keeps repeating itself over and over and over and over again. The only way we can stop with the sexual harassment going on at jobs is you say something. And I'm pretty sure y'all have done the module that's on sexual harassment, that you have done completed for doing your badge renewal. Did y'all not pay attention to that module? You should have paid attention to it. I did. But y'all report. And if your station managers are not doing anything about you being sexually harassed on the job, and if you don't feel comfortable talking to them, go to somebody from Human Resources, because that's gross. Y'all need to start reporting these individuals who are doing this to you. Let them know you cannot get away with this. Let them know enough is enough. Enough is enough. Y'all remember that movie with Jennifer Lopez, Enough? She had enough of being abused. And if you're in a relationship like that, guess what? Report it. Take notes of it. Send pictures to someone you trust to help you get out of that relationship. Just because you're in an abusive relationship and you stay and you feel like you can't get out, yes, you can. You can get out. There's plenty of resources out there that will help men and women get out of those types of relationships. Not only that, you ladies, you don't need to be around men or solicit yourself as a friend with benefit to a man just because you want to see how they are in bed. You need to have some respect for yourself. If you're looking for a certain type of man and you want to settle, don't sit there and solicit yourself as a friend with benefit, because that doesn't make you no better. Even if you were in an abusive relationship and you just want to try a man out just because you like looking at his crotch, or you hear other people talking about them, how they are in bed and stuff, so now you want to go behind and try that guy out. You don't know what that guy has. Same thing goes for the men, vice versa. I feel like we as a people need to get ourselves under control. Now, you do have some people who are in healthy relationships. They're honest. They don't mess around with their partners. They go straight home to their husband, their wife, girlfriend, boyfriend that they live with. And then you got others who don't. They mess around. They lie. And guess what? The more you lie, the harder you're going to fall. So, lying is not good. I've learned that at a young age. when I was little. Lying is not good. When you tell a lie, it comes out, and you're gonna fall, and you're gonna fall hard. Like everything can be taken from you. Like you may not have anything in the world, but everything can be taken from you when these lies catch up. And it's like, you should have told the truth. Living in a fantasy world is not good. But yeah, y'all need to unify corporate. Y'all need to do some investigation with some of the staff, because it's a lot of sexual harassment going on, and I'm pretty sure these people are willing to talk. They just don't know who to talk to. Just like just like me. Yeah, I knew everything, but I didn't know who to trust with this because of that individual, because he'd been there for a while. And then even, another person told me about what he did to them. So they knew I was telling the truth. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that has dealt with this individual. Roach, that's what I'm talking about, so y'all know. Motion detected on the front door. And then there are still others that I have not named that I do know, but I won't name them just yet. I just need a little bit of evidence, and I might name them. But there is one who I will never, absolutely never name. Even if someone told me I couldn't name this person, and I have my reasons. They did something for me a long time ago, and I respect them that much till this day. And I've heard some stuff about them, but I'm not going to do it because they helped me out at a time when I really needed someone to help me. And I thank you for that. You know who you are. But yeah, the sexual harassment needs to stop. Upper management, y'all need more training. Y'all do. Y'all don't need module training. Y'all need training. Like, the ones, y'all know who I named. Crocodile, Puppy, and Snake. They definitely need some training. Because, in my opinion, they're very fake. They need to get their acts together. Because I feel like, and just so y'all know, there's a connection with those individuals too. I ain't gonna say what the connection is. If you already know what the connection is, okay, leave it at that. But yeah, I feel like especially since Snake got up there, everything been going down. There is no passion, no integrity, or empathy among those three individuals. Maybe for the people that they like, but they don't know how to put personal issues aside to seeing how to help that company, to help it improve. Someone was detected at your front door. And then there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of people that are stopping other people from being promoted because they don't like that individual. Y'all should not go based off of another person's opinion. Aren't y'all grown? Huh? The job y'all have a high school diploma. Y'all have college degrees, don't y'all? So y'all sit there, and not only that, I thought y'all were supposed to be leaders, not followers. So how is a leader following someone else's instructions and rules, trying to knock people down from being promoted? People, like, don't you want a good supervisor or manager who comes to work every day, who's at work on time, who doesn't call out from work, who does their job and does it right? Y'all don't want, that's because y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want someone who's going to come to work on time and do the job right. You want someone who does the bare minimum. And then the people who work hard, you're gonna continue giving them more work, more work, more work. They're already tired, but then you got a individual who's not really pulling their weight around to help out the others. But y'all really and might need to go out to the floors a little bit more often, but don't mention you're going to those floors. You need to go see and observe things, because by staying in your office, yeah, y'all might be busy, but if it's more than one of y'all, somebody can go observe and see what's going on the floors. Because maybe you might actually see what's going on, and you need to pay attention to your workers, because the only thing y'all think of is ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. I don't know, I say it right? Cha-ching. Is it cha-ching or ka-ching? I don't know. Look, I speak more than 3 or 4 languages. I'd be confused with the pronunciation. But yeah, quit worrying about what's in your pocket. Worry about, in the name of the company called Unifi, and the company's supposed to be unified. From the stuff that I hear, things that people say, it's not unified. Hopefully, when there's another contract bid up for wheelchair, if nobody else wants that contract, it would be lovely if someone can outbid Unifi in that contract or something. If I had enough money to bid for that contract, oh, I would. And I'd get rid of everybody in the top, because they're only care about what's in their pocket. They don't care about people. They don't, like, you can report anything to them and they won't care about it. They won't put a stop to, they'll put a stop to it. They just won't do anything about it. They just let stuff happen. And that's why y'all are losing really good people, hard workers. I was already 1 foot out the door anyways. Like I said, I was already getting ready to resign. I was working on my resignation letter, so y'all just did me a favor a month in advance. Like I said, I have no hard feelings against y'all. You did what you did. And guess what? I hope y'all love my replacement. Y'all really should reconsider that individual and get rid of them. Because as y'all see, and a lot, I've been told by quite a few, that it just ain't the same. Like I said, I was already trying to leave anyways. I didn't want to be there. I was done with it, because y'all really don't care about what goes on in people's emotions and stuff that's going on in people's lives. Like, I knew how to keep my personal life away from work. Some people don't. But that person that y'all have, that lazy little cockroach, y'all should definitely reconsider about having him either there or with the recovery team, because he sucks. Like I say, when I go by there, Morning shift, wonderful job. Wonderful job, morning shift. PM shift, shaking my head. Shaking my head. Um, but yeah, if y'all would have just waited 30 more days, I probably wouldn't have done this. Started telling stories about what goes on. I had 30 more days, and I was gonna be out the door. I already had plans to be gone, but no, y'all rushed. Y'all rushed it so fast. Y'all hit everything, all the stuff you did to get me gone out the door. But like I said, I did not want to be there myself. I started slacking. I didn't give a hoot nanny. I really didn't. I stopped caring because y'all didn't care. I'm supposed to follow you as a leader, but knowing that my upper leaders didn't give a hoot nanny, I didn't give a hoot nanny. For 9 months, I was by myself on recovery. And the only thing that Roach did was was a conflict with him as well, but and I even knew that he was trying to lose weight and whatnot, but it ain't working. Seen him out there in that big old pumpkin outfit of his one day. But yeah, let me put this on the charger. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, y'all really do need to rethink him being over recovery. I hope y'all give him the boot. Because why are y'all? He got something on y'all. Is that what that is? That's why y'all not getting rid of Roach. He got something on y'all. Let me find out what it is. Ooh, I would love to tell what it is what he got on y'all. But yeah, y'all should really give him his walking papers. He's doing a piss poor job. And on that note, again, if y'all hear some cursing in the video, I only remember where I cursed at 16 minutes. I'm gonna try and bleep out the curse words. I didn't mean to curse. I'm sorry. TikTok, I didn't mean to curse. But I was just reading the statement, that's all. But yeah. Well, hope y'all enjoy this. Don't forget to make sure you like it. Is it on this side or that side? I think it's going to be on this side. The heart. Save it, share it, repost it, and make a comment. But I really thought that was very odd. And that's very sad. It goes to show you there's a lot of problems with Unifi of ATL. And like I said, and the problem is, it's in the upper management. It's not the people that are working that are actually doing the work. It's the upper management. They can't handle the job. And I still got that stuff from the union coming. Probably next week I'll do a video for the union. Whew, I've dried out. Still a little damp. Have a wonderful evening. Toodles.